Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering how I'm wearing this. I'm cold. I did my other video in my Ravenclaw. Harry Potter fans. I did it in my Ravenclaw and I was so cold, literally freezing the whole time. That's why I was talking so quick. People were wondering, why the hell should I get so quick? Anyway, so I'm posting in a while, guys. Stuff with quarantine and stuff. I had a bit of a mental breakdown and stuff. I needed a bit of a break. So yeah. But I'm back now and I hope you're all well and living your best life if no inside. Gotta make the best of a difficult situation. Like I've been doing. Anyway, if you notice how I cut my hair, loads of people are doing this, probably think I'm fun trend. No. I wanted, so it was down to here and the roots at the end were really bad and I wanted to cut off, so I asked my mum to do it. She cut off 6 inches. She went, "If it good short." I hate my hair short. Anyway, today, like I said on my other YouTube channel, I'm doing a story time. It's about why I moved groups twice. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. But before we do, please like this video if you haven't done so already. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to. I'm just suggesting, but please do. Comment down below for more videos like this, more story times. Just to mention, I'm probably really bad. Like in my other YouTube channel, I rambled on so much. Anyway. Follow my Instagrams, which I'll put down below. I have 2 Instagrams now. I have one my main and one for my photography. I've only put one photo up at the moment because there's not much to take photos of, but after quarantine hopefully I will be putting loads of photos up. Please follow my Snapchat and my TikTok, which will both be down below, and my other channel as well, which I recently, like I said, put up another video. Let's get right into it. So my first training group was Eileen, long distance group. I started in late 2015 because I started in year 7. I was trying to work out the math then. I'm really bad at math. Started long distance group because I recently was I described myself then. I was in a swimming group, got picked on by my coach, so I left. Comment down below if you want to hear that story. Anyway, so I'd recently just changed and I remember you had to go through this whole trial thing and I passed and I was so excited, and I had my friend Rose, actually no, I'm not going to say names, ignore that name. My friend's with me and she was also in my introduction. I was really happy, and then we were paired with these 2 other girls and I was really happy because I had like loads of friends and I followed them on social media and everything. Started my YouTube channel and they were all following me and saying, "Oh, your YouTube channel's really nice," and I was like, "Yeah, thanks." And basically then we started to drift apart, I think, because I don't really know, like our interests sort of drew, like they were all really I don't know how to say it, like one of them, they were sort of like gothy, but they also like they were sort of nerdy, like they were really good at science and stuff, and I'm like more creative side sort of things, so we sort of started to drift apart. But then new people came and I got really close with them and I was like, oh, this is fine. I still talked to group, but I just branched out a bit. But that's fine, that happens to everyone. It was really weird though because they were all in younger years than me. Like one of them was in year 10, 2 of them were in year 9, so it was quite weird. But I feel like that, like I get on with younger years for some reason, because I feel like even though I'm in year 11, I'm not mentally there yet. Does anyone else feel like that? But anyway, and this was a couple, I think, a year or so later, I did London Youth Games and I won medals, and I was showing them and they were like, yeah, and I saw a couple of bitterness behind one of the girls' eyes and I was like, oh, but I shrugged it off and whatever. Her dad was also a coach, which I was a bit wary of, so I wasn't really like, I never like made, like, you know when you play fight with your friends and stuff, like I never did that or anything. But anyway, one time I said, oh, shut up, and then I said, oh, fudge off. I didn't swear. I know I swear a lot on here, but I didn't swear. And she actually complained. And I'm thinking, you're my friend, why would you do that? That's when things started to feel a bit off. And this was around the time I got paraclassified and I was doing lots of races and stuff. And I started to notice we were drifting apart. And by that time, my original friends had actually left the club. I was like, great, I've got no one. I felt so sad. I was like, they were literally drifting apart from me. I came up, they'd stopped talking to me. And then one day they just completely ignored me. I say hello to them, it's completely ignored me. So I was like, oh, whatever. I'm not here to socialise, it's nice to have friends, but whatever. And I stopped. I was with my mum and my sister, and I would train and then go home. But one day, her coach, the assistant coach, her dad put me in the slow group, even though I would overtake them, and I overtook his daughter as well, and he would still put me in the slow group again and again. And week after week after week, my confidence went from here down to here. And then one night I just broke down crying, and my mum went, that's it, you're moving groups. I went, I think I need to. I was literally I was so sad. And then we were walking over to Eileen, and then Ruth came over. This is my second coach. I had recently, because like I said, I do sprints as well, and I wanted to do a bit more sprint training, so I went over to Ruth for a couple of Wednesday sessions. And I was so upset. Ruth went, what's wrong? And I went, and Mum told her whole story, and she went, I'll take her. Ruth went, I've trained up to 1800. So I moved groups, and I made a lot of friends, and I was really happy, and I was like, yay. I did notice like people from my Eileen group were looking over, but I'm like, look what you want. Doesn't bother me, ain't my problem. Anyway, so I made a lot of friends, and it was really cool because we had like 5 girls who were all born in December, like 14th, 15th, 16th, and then there was one the 8th, and then me, 18th. And we called ourselves the 5 December girls, and it was really cool. But then, so like I said, I was in Eileen's group for 2 years. I was in this group for 1 year, and then I've just recently gone to PAS. So this was a sprint group, so it was a bit harder because I had to always train by myself, because like they were all doing sprints, and then for a couple of months I was like doing sprints, but my mum went, you have to do long distance because that's your main speciality and stuff. So I had to train by myself, and it was quite lonely. The only person I really had was this girl, and she was in uni, and she was an 800 metre runner, so but I did get along with her quite well, but it was just hard because I couldn't really interact with the group as much. And I guess it was because, and soon after I started to drift a bit, because 3 of the girls who were in my December birthday club left and moved to different groups, which I was really upset about. I remember crying. And then 2 of the girls completely stopped talking to me and blanked me. I think it's because I wasn't training with them. I had to warm up at different times because I was doing longer stuff, and we started at like 6, and we had to be at there for 7, so a long distance group could use it. So I had to start quicker than the others. And then it's also probably because we're all in the same age group, like loads of them were in year 11s, and some of them were nice to me, like they just say hello and stuff, and I was like, hi, but I guess it's because I was a sprint and they were long distance, so we didn't really have anything in common. So that track season coming up, I did so bad. I found out I did have an iron deficiency. Oh, comment down below also if you want to know how I found out about my iron deficiency. So yeah, but it was also my stamina, because I've been training with a sprint group. Even though I was like training with Ruth and I was doing like good sessions, I had no one to properly train with, and I think that was hard, so I didn't really have anything to start someone to train with and push me, which is what I did have in Eileen's group. And my mum talked to me, because after the vaccine she went, we have to move groups. She went, this isn't right, you have a power career to think about. I went, I know. She went, would you consider going back to Eileen's group? I went, no, I'd rather stay with Ruth. She went, okay. So we decided, and my mum was like, oh, I don't know what to do. We went to a development academy, part of my para, and I'm sorry I keep doing this with my hair, it's just I'm not used to short hair. And coaches are meant to come. My coach didn't come because her mum had died and she was at a funeral. My mum was a bit upset, but I was like, Mum, it's her mum's funeral, like seriously. But anyway, my mum was friends with a boy called, I'm not going to say his name. Not going to say his name. Not going to say his name. Karen. If you heard that, that was his name. And they were friends. Both our mums knew each other because he was also a para runner. He has autism and stuff. Should I say that? Is that bad to say that? Oh, whatever, I said it. So we knew each other from there, and he also went to my club as well, which I was like actually quite happy about because I knew a familiar face. And his coach was there, and because like the parents weren't allowed to be with us when we were training, my mum said to him, could you keep an eye on Rebecca? Oh, I hate saying my full name. And he was like, yeah. And when he was like telling me what to do, me and Kieran, I was like, oh, I really like this. Like he's a long distance coach, but obviously my coach and him had a row, so we were always a bit wary of like going to him. But anyway, after development camp, I was like, I really like him. My mum was like, would you consider going there to his group? I was like, yeah, definitely, because I knew a lot of people from his group. Like I knew like five or 10 people, because some of like the two girls who were in the sprint group, one of them had gone there because she wanted to focus on her 800, because she did 800 and 400 as well, which was actually so cool. And I was like, I was so excited. Mum was like, I should text him first. So she texted the boy's dad and was like, oh, what is his training like? And he sent her, my mum, like a schedule of what he normally does. And it was like really cool stuff. It was like 5,000 and stuff. I was like, oh, this is training I need to do. And my mum was like, that's really cool. So he actually texted Pat before my mum did, and he went, yeah, I'd gladly take her. He went, I watched her last season and know she could do better. And he went, I've been trying to poach her for a while now. My mum was like, ooh. And but then of course we had to tell Ruth. We were really scared to tell Ruth. So this was the Monday, and on the Wednesday I obviously went to the new group, and on Monday we thought Ruth was gonna cry or something. She didn't cry. She looked a bit upset. She didn't cry or anything. She just said, I wish you all the best. I've been thinking this for a while now, but I will definitely miss you. And she gave me a cuddle and stuff. She was like, do you want me to tell the others in the group? And because I wasn't really that close with anyone, I was like, nah, I'm alright. I had to tell my friend from uni, and she was really upset, but she said, oh, hopefully I'll see you if you do an 800. I was like, yeah, of course, I'll see you around the club and stuff. And then I moved. I do occasionally see some of the people from Ruth's group looking over and being like a bit sad because I think they miss me. And then I still see Eileen's group looking at me, and I'm like, got two groups looking at me now, mate. But anyway, I don't think I'll be moving groups again. I'm really happy in my new group, and I'm glad that I had to go through that to get to the right group. So that's my story, guys. Comment down below, like I said, if you want more videos like this, more story times. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.